Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so now what we need to do is we can go and actually make these a little bit nicer than they currently are. So first things first, let's go and let's hop into Photoshop here, and we need to find out how big these are. So the size is 200 by 200. So let's go and let's create a new project here, and we'll go 200 by 200 pixels, of course. And we'll go and create a new one of these here. So what I'll do is I'll push I for the pink block, and I will go and I will select the rounded rectangle tool here, and I'll zoom in just a bit so I can just and I'll make sure that it's right on the edge here. And it's kind of tricky, and this is easier in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, now you can see here that we have the width and the height, and you can see that you can kind of take this to pretty much whatever you want for a border. But you can see also right down here is if you change the rounded rectangle radius, you can change it to whatever you want. And if you put it up really high, it ends up becoming a circle, which I think is kind of neat. But this is probably about right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy this 6 times. So I just drag it down here, and I'll push shift and then drag it down again, and then drag it down again. Now what we need to do is we need to click on this here, and we can go, and there's two options we can do. We can simply fill it in, or we can simply fill it in, or we can go and change the settings here. I'm going to fill it in, and before I do that, I'm just going to go right click and rasterize layers, and what that's going to do is that is simply going to change it so that they are in fact completely editable from a pixel point of view. So we'll just go and we will go side by side, and simply put, just pushing green here, G here to use the paint can, and I, and just going down one by one, and two more, I believe. And purple block. And I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, and then we have 6 here. G, let's put that in there. And that actually works out quite well. And I will undo that here. And what we'll do is we'll save everything, and we'll just simply save this as purple, purple, and then I'm going to type in goal. I'm going to copy that, and then Control Alt Shift S brings up this web view here. We'll go yellow, goal, and then likewise here. I'm just moving it up one by one. Save it here. We're going to go to orange, goal, and then we're going to go green, goal. Almost there. We're going to go blue, goal, and one more. Of course, we got pink, goal, just like that here. Let's hop back into Construct 2, and then let's go, and all we need to do is simply replace them here. It's actually pretty cool, and we'll just go to pink goal, just like that, and we'll do the same thing here with the blue goal, just like that, and we'll do the same thing here. And you can see that this is actually pretty neat, and it does look a little bit more refined. Okay, I think if you don't like it, you can keep it the way it is, but just adding in that little bit of extra detail can mean the difference between a very good game and just an average game. Okay, so here we go. We see we have these here, and they actually look quite neat. I'll see you in the next tutorial.